Hello and welcome to this chosen Lifeline for women. My name is Charmaine Jennings and I've been called to challenge and change your worth, willpower, and wisdom of women. Oh my goodness, this Lifeline, it is one that is deep. It is dedicated to wisdom, and all of our wisdom Lifeline comes from the book of Proverbs. And fasten your seatbelts and hold on. This one is really about laziness and procrastination. And let me tell you, laziness, nobody wants to admit they're lazy, but we all sometimes probably have our moments, okay? Now, just because we might vacation in the realm of laziness doesn't mean that that's a part of your being. Doesn't mean that that's a part of who you are. But we want to be definitely mindful of what the scripture says. So in Proverbs 26 chapter 13 through the 15th verse, it says as follows: the lazy person claims there's a lion on the road. Yes, I'm sure there's a lion out there, okay? As a door swings back and forth on its hinges, so the lazy person turns over in bed. Lazy people take food in their hand, but don't even lift it to their mouths. Okay, all right. Somebody out there is offended right now, okay? Because literally the Bible is going in. It's saying, man, lazy people, you can put food in their hand and they won't even lift it up to their mouth to eat it. Meaning they expect other people to do everything for them, right? This aspect of the scripture says, as a door swings back and forth on its hinges, so the lazy person turns over in bed. Meaning a door doesn't just swing back and forth on its own. A door that's swinging back and forth means people are going in and out. Meaning everybody around you is working. They're doing something. And you just gonna roll over in bed. You hear the work going on. You see the work going on. You know the sun's up. Clearly you know you should be working, but you're in bed. Another thing. The lazy person claims that there's a lion on the road. Yes, I'm sure there's a lion out there. First of all, this alludes to the fact that you're certain about something that's happening outside, but you're not out there to know that it's even happening. So this is a person that will really create a reason, an excuse as to why you really can't do what you say you're going to do. And there's always an excuse. And so, wow, this is a recipe that we don't want to be people that operate in excuses. We definitely don't want to be a person that sees everybody else being productive, working, moving, and you're just kind of sitting there letting time pass by. And then the third one, you definitely don't want to be one of those people that you expect people to not only make the dinner, make the food, put it in your hand, but also to feed you as well. Wow. This doesn't seem like a pleasant person to be around. This doesn't seem like a person that's productive. This doesn't seem like a person that is going to have much in life if they continue to expect all of these things to be added unto them. And so with that, something for us to think about. Laziness is defined as being slow moving, sluggish, and idleness, meaning you're not using your time wisely. And then for those of us, if you do consider yourself lazy, you're really slow. So you move slow. Procrastination is definitely a part of this. Wow. So to procrastinate is to delay, to put off till another day or time. I have to tell you, man, to procrastinate is not a good feeling, right? And, to somebody who's a workaholic, that would be the opposite of somebody who kind of procrastinates. But you don't want to be consumed with busyness. That's the opposite side of that. But then you don't want to be a person that you're constantly at the last minute trying to throw things together. You're slow moving and it doesn't help when you're a functioning procrastinator, meaning you can procrastinate and still get things done and get things done well. Because it only affirms the fact that it's okay for you to procrastinate. Well, you're not operating and flowing in the spirit when we continue to procrastinate. God isn't able to be invited in that situation because you're just really just trying to survive, keeping your head above water. You're not able to operate at your deepest, most spiritual level when you procrastinate. So, does God care about how you spend your time? Of course he does. Not only has he numbered your days, but If you're a child of God, your life is not your own. So in 1 Corinthians 4 chapter 2nd verse, it says, it is required in stewards that one be found faithful. So we have to be faithful with everything, faithful with every minute God gives us, hour, every second he gives us, and he gives us over 64,000 seconds in a day. So we want to be mindful with every minute, every second, every hour he gives us. So we want to make sure that we get into that quiet time, that we plan, we get rest so that we can get tasks done. I know that I am personally committed to working on my time and how I manage my time. I like serving others. I like supporting people. And so sometimes I will support people knowing that it's cutting into my time to do something else, right? And I have been guilty in the past of cheating sleep, cheating, eating and drinking water, and we can't do that. If I am going to have my time maximized and I'm going to use it well, guess what? I can't cheat sleep. I am still required to get my 8 hours of sleep a night for my brain to function as it needs to. And if my brain is healthy and functioning as it should, and my body is well rested, and I'm feeding it foods that is going to give me energy and life, then guess what? My minutes are going to count more throughout the day. I'm not going to be sluggish and tired throughout the day, spending 3 hours doing something that it really could have taken me 30 minutes to do if I was well rested. So be encouraged with this lifeline, not to be a procrastinator, not to be a lazy person, a person that makes excuses, a person that sees other people working diligently, but you still choose to rest and sleep and not really be involved in the productivity of your life. And then the third, a person who, you want everyone to do everything for you. And if they don't, then you know what? It's not your fault. Well, yes, it is. God has given you dominion and power over your time. And really, it's up to you how you spend it. And so you want to be a person that's proactive, not reactive. You don't want to be a procrastinator. You want to be a person that's intentional with your time. And you want to move with intention. And so let's not model after the lazy person. Until next Lifeline, my name is Charmaine Jennings. Visit chosenlifespecialist.com. Call and book me for a session where we can focus on your worth, willpower, and wisdom. And I hope you enjoyed this Lifeline. I did. It really showed me some things about how I used to probably show up. And so we can definitely work on those things. We all are a work in progress. Until next Lifeline.